What's up? Good evening. All right, what's up, Mario and Daniel Barry? How y'all guys doing tonight? We got foosball. We got Calgary and Montreal. Yes, it's on the CBS Sports Network. Yeah, it's gonna be on the CBS Sports Network. All right, man. Hey, you got number one in the crowns. Whatever that means. Whatever that means. But yeah, man, we got some foosball. I have to probably fix the. Let me try to fix the damn clock before the game starts. I'm gonna try to fix the clock before the game starts. That way I'm not. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Let's transform it. Yeah, I don't. They're probably not. They're probably gonna do nothing with the. With the things, but. I really have no idea what they're gonna do with the. With that, but. All right, let's see. I cropped it where I think it's gonna work. So. But it probably won't. Man, it's been a rainy day here. I mean, raining pretty much all afternoon. Pretty much all afternoon, it's just been rain. So, yeah, they got the strongest man competition on again. Feel like that's on every single day. Like every day I put CBS Sports on, this strongest man's on. Yeah. Just seen it. He's picked up a cinder block. Yeah, those things are heavy. Man, can you get over your head? Oh man, nice. Yeah, yeah. They got that strongest man competition. Yeah, I couldn't do this. Yeah, more power to them. Wonder how much those stones weigh. They gotta weigh a pretty good. Yeah, they gotta be pretty heavy. 400 pounds. Holy freaking moly! Yeah, yeah. I need help. I would need help with that. This guy's from South Africa. Guy's from South Africa. He goes and go to the finals. Streamlabs number one spot. Oh goddamn Streamlabs. That's weird. Man. What else is on TV tonight? Any good movies on Pluto? Don't look like it. Man. I don't know. Ugh. I know, man. We had some deaths this week. You had was it Ozzy first, then Malcolm Jamal Warner, now Hulk Hogan. Man, say it comes in threes. And part of my youth. was watching Hulk Hogan. He was my favorite when I was growing up. I like Hulk Hogan when I was growing up. So look at the world's strongest man, final standings, Group 3. This guy from South Africa is going to go to the final. Damn. I saw him live once, years and years ago. Years ago, they came to the WWE came to the Superdome once, a long time ago. All right, we got a Q football, foosball. What's up, sir? UJ, sir, do you betting on the game tonight? You need to bet Calgary. You need to bet Calgary. Yeah, I think it's in Calgary. It has to be. Start at 9 o'clock Eastern. Has to be in Calgary. It has to be Calgary because it's in. It started at 9 o'clock Eastern. Yeah, it's in Calgary. Because Montreal's not in that part of the country. Yeah, grilling hamburgers. That guy's wearing a Saskatchewan apron. All right, let's go. Yeah, but I'm betting on. I bet on Calgary. I bet on Calgary. But yeah, that's you got to bet on him. That's what you got to bet on Sir UGA. You got to bet on Calgary. I'm telling you, man, you got to bet on Calgary. Stampeders are 6.5-point favorites. Over under is 48.5. Vernon Adams, his over under of passing yards is 283.5. Bet Calgary and bet it hard. I'm telling you, bet Calgary and bet it hard. So UGA, I'm telling you, bet them hard. The ponies are going to run tonight. Yeah, the ponies are going to run tonight. So Paxton's betting on Montreal. Oh man. Paxton's betting on the Montreal Alouettes. Man, I don't know about that, man. Stampeders are 6.5-point favorites at home. Bethel Thompson starting tonight, or is it going to be Alexander? Oh no, Alexander got hurt. That's right, Alexander he hurt his hamstring last week. So Bethel Thompson is starting. That's why it's 6.5 points. Yeah, man, Hulk Hogan is no longer with us, man. Part of my youth is, part of my youth died this week with, Theo Huxtable, and now Hollywood Hogan. And part of my youth is, Alexander got hurt on that touchdown run last week. So, yeah, it's going to be Bethel Thompson starting. Almost forgot about that. It's like, why is Bethel Thompson starting? Oh, yeah, that's right. Alexander got hurt. He was hurt. Yeah, Ozzy, Hogan, Theo. Man. They say it comes in threes, and it came in threes. What they say, comes in threes. Yeah. I'm going to pick up something. I'll pick up cat food because it's probably going to rain again tonight. Yeah, I'm picking you food up because it's going to rain. And if it gets wet, guess what? You're not going to eat it. So, there's that for me. All right. So, well, I mean, who you? So I bet my points on Calgary. But there's and odds makers really favor Calgary a lot tonight at home, 6.5. So, there was some rumors about a month ago about Hulk Hogan and his health. I think he died. I think he had a heart attack. I think that's what they said he had. But about a month ago, there was a rumor of him being in poor health. So, but I'm surprised. I'm surprised Hogan has lived as long as he did because of all the, of the hard life he had as being a wrestler. So, yeah. He outlived them all. He outlived, Macho Man, Ultimate Warrior. Hogan outlived them all. And he did just as much as partying as they did. So, Ric Flair. Ric Flair. Yeah, I almost forgot Ric Flair's still living. But yeah, Ric Flair is done. He grew up in the same time, so he did all the same stuff that everybody else did back in the day. Yeah, now it's Ric Flair that's the one that's Ric Flair is the one that's outliving everybody from that time frame. Yeah, ain't the Nature Boy. Y'all watching Shark Week? Y'all been watching Shark Week? I watched like a little bit of it during the day. Yeah, his daughter wrestles. I knew that, but maybe that's keeping him going. His daughter wrestling. Maybe that keeps keeping him going. Sometimes people, when they have something to live for, they live. So. And just lightning again, man. It's been raining all afternoon. All right, so hopefully YouTube does a. They always send my stream out on this football. We're in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. We got the Montreal Alouettes versus the Calgary Stampeders. Ponies, huh? Dude, Ozzy hunted up. I thought people were saying that. So, Bethel Thompson starting again for the injured Davis Alexander. Vernon Adams on pace for a career high over 5,100 yards passing on the season. For Vernon Adams. So here we go, man. We got kickoff coming up. Hopefully I got the clock all cropped right. I probably don't. Ooh, I kind of almost do. Look at that. Who's getting the ball first? Gonna be it's 27 degrees Celsius on the kickoff. And the Alouettes get it first. Return to the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, up to the 36-yard line. That's where Montreal will have it. Let's see. Let's see how close it is. So, Bethel Thompson has 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions on this season, 472 yards, 0-2 record now. Yeah, that's right. They said 27 degrees Celsius, so they were right. 81 Fahrenheit. So, very, at least it's not like 95 Fahrenheit. All right, so 1st and 10, 36 for the Alouettes. They're going to run it. and gets up to about close to the 40-yard line. Going to be second down for Montreal. Calgary's 5-1 on the season. Montreal is 4-2. I mentioned for LSU football, yeah, it needs to come, man. Brian Kelly is saying just too much stupid shit about Death Valley Jr. and circling games. I mean, he better win, man. 2nd and 8. Back of the row. Here's a pass out to over the middle. It's caught first down up to the 52-yard line. First down, Montreal. Who's that? It was Mack with the catch. But remember Randall. Remember when he said that we're gonna beat the hell out of Florida State, and that didn't happen. He just needs to shut up, man. 1st and 10 at the 50, at their own 51-yard line. That's incomplete. Out to the right. 2nd and 10. So, what's up, Dennis? Hoping for a close game. I think Alexander is better than Bethel Thompson. I remember Bethel Thompson was on the Breakers, the USFL team we had. Well, they didn't play here, but they were the New Orleans Breakers. But you saw where all the USFL teams are relocating this year. 2nd and 10. Bethel Thompson throws and going to be incomplete. Over the middle, 3rd down. Yeah, they put paw prints all on the. If we lose to Clemson, are we going to put up Bulldog prints for Louisiana Tech that says 1-1? Are we doing that? Is that something we're doing every week, or is this just a gimmick for Clemson? That's just what I want to know, Brian Kelly. This could be like an every week thing, or just a gimmick. The 3rd and 10, punt time for the Alouettes. Punts away. And he fills at the 5. Gets to the 10, up to close to the 20-yard line. Oh, there's a flag. Of course there's a flag down. Of course there's a flag down already. So, I mean, there's always a freaking flag on returns, man. Why? It's illegal block called against the return team. What else is new? I mean, every time there's a kickoff or a punt or whatever, there's at least 80% of the time there's a flag. I mean, it's aggravating in NFL, college now. I'm watching CFL. It happens there. It's like, all right, there's a flag. All right, it's a ball their own 6-yard line for the Stampeders. And there's a handoff up to about the 11-yard line. It'll be 2nd down. Who's on the carry? Who's on the carry? I couldn't see him. Ran the ball there. 2nd down for Calgary. Yeah, Vernon Adams is the better quarterback of the two on the field tonight. Is that Mills? That's right, Mills. That was Mills on the last carry. There's Adams. Going to catch mate at the 15, fighting for the 1st down. It's going to be close. He's going to be Jones about a half a yard short, looks like. Jones is about a half a yard short. So, what's up, MJC? Well, I'm excited for this. I'm excited for Saints preseason because we have a quarterback battle to decide. So 3rd and short, looks like the Stampeders will go for it. Quarterback under center. And here's the quarterback keeper, and man, it's close. It's gonna be close where they mark it. And it looks like he got a 1st down. Looks like he got it. Yep, first down. So first down, Calgary. Yeah, Calgary's favored by 6.5. They said when the broadcast started. Over under was it under? I think it was under. I think the over under was like 48.5. Seems kind of low. First and 10 at the 16. Adams throws left side and going to be almost intercepted. It should have been intercepted. Incomplete. It's Into couldn't make the catch. Joe Burrow's year is this year. Well, it all depends on their offensive line. Have the Bengals addressed their offensive line? If they haven't, then they're going to be. The ball get tipped at the line. Look like a duck coming down. Second and 10. Adams delivering pressure. He escapes it, now throws, and going to be caught. A first down at the 40-yard line goes Rhymes. First down, Calgary. So Rhymes with the catch around the 40-yard line. First down, Stampeders. Yeah, Vernon Adams is a good quarter. He was a good quarterback in college. Coming out of college, and then he's been very athletic. He's a good quarterback. He's on pace for over 5,000 yards this season. So first and 10 at the 40 for the Stampeders. We got a challenge flag as Montreal is challenging the catch. They think he didn't catch it. Let's see the replay. Let's see the replay. Well, the CFL does that too, Randall. They do the touchdown commercial, kickoff commercial. Canadian Football League does the same thing at times. It's like, whoa, I'm watching an NFL game. Yeah, man, just wait till the change possession. There's no reason to go touchdown commercial, kickoff commercial, just to aggravate fans. So, yeah, I wish they were showing the replay to find out if he caught it or not, but I guess we'll find out. Reese's Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, and they have jelly in it, like jam or whatever it is. Why don't they just leave it alone? Why does Reese's Peanut Butter Cups have to ruin it? No, man. I want a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. I want just a regular Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. I don't want anything. I don't want no chocolate lava in it or purple or whatever. Jam, jelly, whatever it is they put in it. Fake jelly, fake jam. Hey, you see where Coke is going to have sugar in it, made in the States. Man, Canadian Cokes are going to be not as popular. Mexican Cokes. Mexican Cokes. I got Canada on my mind. The Mexican Cokes aren't going to be as popular with the call stands. Yep. I got Canada on my mind. Well, the Mexican Cokes are going to be not as popular. If they make Coke with sugar in America now, there's a handoff to Mills. He'll get across the 45 up to the 40. He's still going to across the 50 up to the 50. He's still going to the 55 to the 54. Montreal, first down. Man, Mills just kept going and going and going. Man. I mean, he just, running back just kept playing. Should have been about, an 8-yard gain. Turns up to be a, 20-yard gain. I mean, tackle, people. Tackle. Wrap up. Arm tackling. The guy gets getting, number 9 just got run over. All right, so ball's at the 54. Adams. Got a guy open at the 50, makes a catch. And just falls down to 48. Oh, he pulled something. 80 pulled something. Alford pulled something. He pulled something. Alford pulled something. That's not good. He just went like down like a rock. And did he pull his hamstring? I pulled my hamstring once and fell down. I don't know if he pulled his hamstring. I don't know. Just speculating, but so Alford's. Hopefully it's nothing serious, but that didn't look too good. Yeah, man, I can't wait to get a Coke that's made, in the States that has sugar in it. Not that high fructose corn syrup crap. That's that these companies love to put in their product. That's just so horrible for you. But I know things are bad for you. I know sugar's bad for you too, but not as bad as high fructose corn syrup. But so. But hopefully he's okay. Hopefully he's all right. Man. YouTube hasn't a little slow night so far. Slow night so far. I got everything all like right with the. Maybe I need to change my title. I need to change my title. All right, it's going to be second down for Calgary at their the 48-yard line. Now there's a penalty. Movement on both sides. Movement on the offense and the defense. Looks like it's a procedure call. Yep, I saw the side judge, line judge. We're going to call those guys now. So it's a procedure call against the offense. Pushing back 5 yards. All right, so ball's back at the Calgary 53. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's Montreal 53. Ball gets tipped up, going to be incomplete. Man, almost intercepted. Had a chance for it, incomplete. Be 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. I need to do. So punt time, going to bounce at the 10, picked up at the 5, and tackled around the 9-yard line. That's where Montreal's going to have it, around their own 9-yard line. Yeah, I think I've done this. This is my 3rd Calgary game I've done, and yeah, he's always played well. I think he had a long touchdown catch last week. change the title of my stream. It's not picking up. Let's see. Yeah, hopefully it's nothing bad. But it didn't look when he went down. I thought maybe he just went down because he didn't want to get tackled, or whatever. But then I saw him grab his back of his around his hamstring. But hopefully it's not it though. Hopefully that's not no, not it. What about so Montreal will have it for their second possession? Hopefully he can come back and play the next drive. Hopefully it's nothing like serious. All right, so Montreal gonna have it deep in their own territory. So first and 10 at their own 9-yard line. They're going left to right. Play action pass by Bethel Thompson. Going to go out to the left. Got a catch made at the 25. It's a first down. First down, Montreal with Mack with the reception. First down. Move the chains. 7:50 to go here in this first quarter. So first down, Montreal. I think they're marking at the 24. Yeah, 24. So first and 10 now. Play action pass out to the left. And that's a catch made up to the 28-yard line. That was Sneed with the catch. Second down. Second and 8. Only a 2-yard gain. It's up to the 26. Very short gain for Sneed. Remember the Saints had a Sneed. Willie Sneed, receiver. Well, second down and 8. Montreal converts 52% of their second down conversions. Second and 8. Back to throws. Thompson pressured. Here's a pass out to Rambo to the 30, up to the 35. That's a first down, up close to the 36-yard line. First down, Alouettes. First down, Alouettes. Rambo. I think of John Rambo. So first and 10, Montreal, their own 35-yard line. They're a little flea flicker, and now they dump it out to a short receiver, but only about a 5-yard gain to Sneed. Man, I think they were trying to go deep, but it wasn't there. What's up, Jeff in his own? How you doing? Who's your team? I know I probably asked you this before in Canadian football, but who's your team? Calgary's defense has been number 1 in the league after 6 games. Number 1 defense. Be second down for the Alouettes at the 40. There's a pass out to the right. Catch made at the 45. That should be a first down. Speaker with the catch. Now he went back. Oh, he went back. It's going to cost him the first down. Oh, the Riders. Okay. I know I've asked you that before and I forgot. I'll probably forget again. The Riders. Speaker had the first down, then he went back. And now it's 3rd and inches. I hate when players do that. When they had their first down, then they go backwards. Instead of just falling down, you had the first down. All right, so quarterback will go under center. Here on 3rd and inches. And that's going to be an easy first down. Easy first down for the Alouettes. Move the chains. Gets up to about the 46-yard line. We have 4:35 to go in this first quarter. So Evans was on that last carry for the first down. That's the ball to the 46. And they're going to run it. And it gets up to about the 49. Goes Thomas Earlington, be second down. So second down in 7 at the 49-yard line of Montreal. And it's Bethel Thompson looking to throw. Looking and dancing around, rolls right, looking up, throws, guy, picked off. And return to the 40, back to the 50, to the 45-yard line. First down, Calgary. Horrible throw. Horrible throw by Bethel Thompson. Intercepted. Man. I saw that, but I thought he was all right there. I thought he said he was all right. Y'all should go get Bethel Thompson's available. Maybe, I don't know. Hey, Justin Fields already got hurt. Yeah, I hope that guy comes back. I'm going to get something to drink real quick. All right. We're going to have 1st and 10 Stampeders. This is a new sideline reporter. I don't recall ever seeing her. But maybe she wasn't in the rotation for the games I've seen. But anyway, she looks different. I don't recall seeing her. But anyway. All right, so 1st and 10 for Calgary. And they're going to have it in Montreal territory after the interception at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10. We got 3:31 to go in the first quarter. Looking for the game's first points. Play action pass. They bring pressure. Steps up and throws. And going to be incomplete. In the double coverage. 2nd and 10. What's up, bow down LSU? Yeah, that guy Alford looked like he hurt his hamstring. But man, has it been raining by you, bow down? Man, it's been raining all afternoon here. So 2nd and 10 at the 44. Adams throw. No, yeah, he does throw. Catch made to the 30, up to the 25, down to the 20. To the 15-yard line. First down, Calgary. As Brooks with the catch. First down, Stampeders. Oh, no, there's a flag down. Oh, going to be against the defense. It's going to be against the defense. They'll be declined. First down, Calgary. Vernon Adams. He kind of faked out the camera guy. He pumped, and then the overran the camera didn't know where the ball was. But first and 10, Stampeders at the 14-yard line. They're in the red zone. There's a pass out to the left. And it gets to the 10, down to the 7-yard line. That's Philpott with the catch. It'll be second down. Yeah, I haven't seen him back in the lineup yet. Yeah, I said I don't have my sound turned up too much, so I don't know if they when they give an update, I'm not going to be able to hear it. Second and 3 from the 7-yard line for the Stampeders. They're going to give it to Mills, and he'll get a first down to the goal line. Touchdown. Touchdown, Calgary. As Mills scores. Touchdown. Yeah. But 6-0, Calgary. Yeah. Yeah, you have to. If it's third down, you have to kick a field goal, or you got to go for it. If they hadn't got it there. Here comes the extra point. It's 6-0, Stampeders. It's up, and it was no good. It's wide left, no good. No good. Man, that kick was awful. That kick was awful, Mario. Man. Awful kick for the extra point. All right, so we're gonna kick off, or we're gonna have the ball at the 40-yard line. Come on. Let's go, man. Here's the kickoff. It's going to be returned to the 15, to 20, up to the 30, up to the 35-yard line. First, that's where Montreal will have it. Yeah, they don't do this stupid kickoff like we do in the NFL. So, yeah, the quarterbacks are gonna struggle at times. I don't think either one of them is gonna come out looking, like great. Not off the bat anyway. All right, first down, Alouettes. There's a catch made at the 45 up to the 48. That's a first down to Mac. First down, Montreal. Yeah, the sun's still up there and shining up there in Calgary. Not here. It's dark and all right, so it's first and 10, Alouettes at the 47, their own 47. They're going left to right. There's a little shovel pass to Rambo, gets across the 50, and no, that's it. Tackle the 50. So Rambo gets tackled at the 50-yard line, only about a 3-yard gain. It'll be a second down and 7. It'll be second and 7 for the 50-yard line. the Tour de France is going. Man, told you how much the Tour de France is, lost popularity. I don't even know what's going on. Ever since what's his face cheated. As Thompson out to the left, catch made, gets to the 55 and up to the 50 to 53. It's a first down. Let's see. Yep. No, about a half yard short. I think Speaker's me about half. I think he's about a half yard short. I think. Well, we got end of the quarter anyway. End of the quarter anyway. So end of the quarter, 6-0 Calgary. So. Yeah, if Hayner wins the job, we're in deep shit. If Hayner beats out Rattler and Shuck, we're in deep shit. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's either going to be Rattler, it's either going to be Spencer Rattler or Shuck. And I'm not really, and I don't think either one's going to play very particularly well. Our receiving core is bad, man. Tomorrow's Friday, yeah. Saturday I can't, but Friday I can. Yeah, I gotta think what today is. Today's Thursday. Who plays tomorrow night? I think tomorrow I'm gonna have to watch it on CFL Plus if it's not on CBS Sports Network, which is okay. At least I can watch it. The Elks. Oh, the Elks and the Riders. Saskatchewan to win that game. Edmonton. They. I don't think the Elks win that game. So we got 101 yards of offense for Calgary, 77 for Montreal. But we did have that one turnover that led to 6 points. So now the second quarter is about to start. I think they're about a half yard short. But they went to commercial break so fast, couldn't tell if it was a first down or not. But it's still going to be Montreal football. They'll probably go for it anyway. Because they're the Bengals, man. The Bengals have not they've not always they've been they haven't been a great organization at times. So Evans coming in the quarterback must be third and short. Oh, yep, 30 inches. So they'll go for it from the 53-yard line. Evans keeps it, and he'll get the first down. Up to about the 50, close to the 55-yard line. But the first down, Montreal. I did see that. I saw something about Naylor going to the Mariners. See, bow down, man. See, Cade's going to a good team, man. Cade went to the Mariners. He's not stuck in Washington. All right, so 1st and 10 at the 51. There's a flea flicker. Now they go deep. And guy there at the 15, and they make the catch? Yes, first down. As Sneed gets down to the 10-yard line. First down, Alouettes. First and goal. Yeah, I was so happy that when he didn't get drafted by Washington. Like, thank you. Some LSU fans on the rant were all upset. Oh my God, how can he not go number one? It's gonna cost him so much money. Now he went to a decent organization that's gonna go to the playoffs. Sometimes things work out, better by not being drafted by the team with the worst record. All right, so first and goal at the 9 for Montreal. They got 13:45 to go in the quarter. Collection pass out to the right. And it's Rambo. Gets to the 5, down to the 4-yard line. Going to be second down. Second down. Second down here for Montreal. Sunday's BC and Hamilton. Yeah, Hamilton is the closest team to me as the crow flies. I guess that's gotta be the team I follow. There's a handoff, and that's tight. He's not gonna get there. Tice is not gonna get there. It's third down. So I think they have to. They got to go for this, right? I mean, where the ball is, it's gonna be a weird angle for a field goal. But where they at? They're back at like a 3-yard line, 2-yard line. So it's third and goal from the 2, and they're going field goal. So it's a field goal? It's a 10-yard field goal. It's gonna be good. 10-yard field goal. That's crazy, man. They got 10-yard field goals. Yeah. They should. They probably won't. They should trade schemes, but I think the backlash, I think they would get really hammered if they trade schemes, but I mean, but they're not gonna, they can't make the wild card, man. I mean, there's there's 3 wild cards in Major League Baseball now, and Pittsburgh can't even make the 3rd wild card. Hamilton is 45 miles west of Toronto. I looked up Chat GPT. I told them, so what's the closest team to me? That's a crow flies. They said it's Hamilton. So. Okay. But yeah, I don't think the Pirates would get so much bad publicity if they traded schemes. I don't think he's going anywhere until 2027. Mets are not in on Suarez. Their priority is bullpen, but a starter. Yeah. Well, Yankees need to go after a third baseman and a shortstop. All right, so it's going to be first and 10 for Calgary at the 40. There's a pass out to the right, and catch me up to the 45 goes Jones. It will be a second down. Probably not, because I don't have really a team. Jeff in his own. You got a Volpe fan? I mean, Volpe bothers me, man, and I'm not really a diehard Yankees fan, man. He bothers me because he can't field and he can't hit. And Bad Dog, Bad Dog, he's a Yankees fan, Giants fan. Well, he hates Volpe with a passion. Second and 5 is a handoff. And it's a first down across the 50, the 55, to the 50, up to the 45-yard line goes Philpott. First down, Stampeders. First down at Calgary. we got a player down from Montreal, but they made Yankees made 4 errors last night. How do you make 4 errors as a uh, Major League Baseball team? You're the best. You're the best of the best, right? And you make 4 errors in the game. How is that even possible? And it's mind blowing how horrible they are defensively. And it's on that side of the infield, third base and shortstop, where they just not very good. The Yankees have any pro? I don't think the Yankees farm system is good as good as it once was. Yeah, I don't think their farm system is as good as it once was at one time. When they put out Jeter and Posada and Pettit and Rivera, and that put them on, and that then they had their run when they won all those World Series. I don't think they have those kind of players anymore in their farm system. And if they do, I mean, if they do have them, well, why aren't they playing? I remember they brought up Jeter and Pettit and Rivera in the mid '90s, and then they got really good because they had some veteran talent, and then they had all that young talent. But helps when you had the best closer ever in baseball. I mean, Mario Rivera was just as about perfect, as automatic as you can get as a closer. I mean, he of course he was human. He blew saves, but he was almost perfect. But man, he was really good. Bryce on it. Yeah, I did. I saw where yeah, he signed for over the value. Yeah, I saw that. And some people on the rant were saying, "Can he come back? Should he come back? Should he come back and improve his draft stock?" Yeah, man, if you go get drafted and get paid, man, go there. All right, so 1st and 10 at the 44, the Montreal 44, hand off, and it's up to the 39. Goes Mills. Gonna be second down. Yeah, they wanted Ianson coming back. They thought should Ianson come back, and Jones, Fry. Yeah, they should come back and improve their draft stock. But what? I mean, they're in the minors. They can get called up at any time now. All they need is like one injury, and they get called up, and they're in the show. 2nd and 5. The guy opened at the 35, down to the 32 is Jones. First down, Calgary. But yeah, it's like, oh man, you get drafted and go to the minors and work your way up, and then you're in the show. So 1st and 10 at the Montreal 33-yard line. We got 10:08 to go in the second quarter. You haven't seen that guy Alford back on the field. As Vernon Adams going to roll right, looking up, lofts it towards the 5-yard line, and it's caught. It's in the end, touchdown. As Rhymes scores. Man, that was good pass. Touchdown, Calgary. Whew. I did see Hogan in the early '80s. They were in the Superdome one time, a long time ago in the '80s. And my parents and I went. A touchdown, Calgary. So Busta Rhymes with the touchdown. Here comes the extra point. Let's see if he can make it this time. And this one looks like it's better. And it is. 13-3 with 9:38 to go in the half. Yeah, Hogan was 71. It's amazing he's lived this long. Like with all the the hard living that those guys had back in the days, and the steroids and the other stuff that they did. It's amazing. It's amazing he made it to 71. But Ric Flair is another one that's up there in age, but I think his daughter wrestling might keep him going. So yeah, man, you had Ozzy, you had Theo, Hulk Hogan. Man, I used to watch the Cosby Show every Thursday. I think it was on Thursdays. And then I was a kid. When I was younger, I watched Hogan. He was always one of my favorite wrestlers. Even when I got to an adult, when he was in the NWO, I was like, I said, Hogan's still wrestling, man. Goose didn't like Ozzy. What do you mean I didn't like Ozzy Osbourne? What do you mean I didn't like him? You mean like I hate him? No. Just not my favorite artist. He made some good songs. That song with Lita Ford. That song was good. It wasn't my favorite artist, but I didn't like hate Ozzy Osbourne. And so Ryan with the touchdown reception. Well, he fooled that cornerback. Cornerback kid was coming up, and just boy, that quarterback got caught flat-footed. Man, 31 just got caught. Kennedy, he got caught flat-footed. All right, so Ryan score a touchdown at Calgary. It's 13-3. There's a kickoff. Returns it to the 15, to the 20, up to the 30-yard line, up to the 33. Goes Montreal as Victor on the return. All right, so Bethel Thompson and the Alouettes come out back on the field. Woo! Geno Swart is still Seattle's top priority. Yeah, the Mariners. The Mariners are a good organization. That's why I was happy that Anderson got drafted by them. Here's a handoff up to the 37-yard line. There's Thomas Erlington on the carry. Yeah, they're all great. Yeah, they're all great grandmas now. Bow down. That was a really good song by Lita Ford and Ozzy. Used to have, when I used to go out, they used to have this couple used to sing that song together. All right, so 2nd and 6. Thompson out to the right. The guy opened at the 45, first down. That's Rambo. Gets up to the 52-yard line. First down to Montreal. 8:35 to go in the quarter. Could the Yankees get Cruz from Pitt? Yankees, man, they got to do something because they're drifting further and further back. In the AL East, and at the rate they're going, they might not make the playoffs. I know it's kind of crazy, but they're not a good team. They gotta do something different. 1st and 10. As Thompson throws, the guy opened to 45. As another first down. As Mack with the catch. First down, Montreal. Am I on TikTok? No, I don't have a TikTok account. I hate when some of my friends they send me a link and it's TikTok. I'm like, I don't have fucking TikTok, man. I don't have TikTok. All right, so Mack with the catch, first and 10 at the 43-yard line. There's a handoff, and trying to go left and get up to about the 40 goes Thomas Erlington. We suck it down. But yeah, I'm ticked. But maybe I should. Maybe I should be on TikTok doing stupid shit because apparently that gets clicks. You know, when I'll just do something stupid. No, I don't know. So second down and 6. Bethel Thompson back to throw. And catch me over the middle to the 32. It's on the first down as Matt with the reception. First down, Alouettes. We got 7:15 to go here in the second quarter. All right, so first down. First down, Montreal, the 32 of Calgary. Is they're going to pass out to the right. They always dropped. Speaker dropped it. Second and 10. Try to get a screen going on the right side. Incomplete. Second and 10 for Montreal. You know what the Tigers like? Did they just get like swept by the Pirates? Tigers are starting to, not play well. Second and 10. Bethel Thompson, try to get a little screen going to the 30, 25. It's a first down to the 20, 15, down to the 10, down to the 5-yard line. First and goal. Montreal. Is Kabasu with the catch. But yeah, Toronto's the best team in the AL East. Yeah, it's just, they are. And with the run they've been on since the end of June. And Yankees can't beat them. So it's first and goal at the 7-yard line. And it's a little pass out to the right to Speaker, makes a catch, gets to the 5, breaks the tackle, and it's going to score a touchdown. And Speaker scores touchdown, Alouettes. Now 13-9. People get old, Paxton. It happens. People don't live forever, man. Well, unless you're Keith Richards. He's going to live to about 210. So 13-9. Here comes the extra point for Montreal. They get a three-point game. Extra point. High snap. Gets it down. And it's good. So it's 13-10. 13-10 now. Hey, what's up, Eagle Fang? So, yeah, man, it happens, man. People get old, man. Yeah, some bad tackling by Calgary. Bad tackling. Jesse Chavez retired after 18 seasons. How you retired during the season? Raiders are going to release Christian Wilkins with the what? Terminated vest and what? What is that? Terminated vested? What the fuck that shit? That's something I never heard before. some kind of terminology that you can get. I guess you can not have to you get hit the cap hit or whatever. I don't know. Here comes the kickoff. Here we go. It's a kickoff. And they're gonna kneel in the end zone. They're gonna kneel in the end zone for a 1-pointer. 13-11 now. We get a point. We get the single. 13-11. Now it's a 2-point game. Yeah. Imagine 3-1 on the squares. Yeah. That never happens in the NFL. Might be 1st and 10 for Calgary at the 40. I like the single. I like that. It's different. A lot different than what the NFL would ever do. I like it though. I like it. Imagine if they had that in the NFL. They had the single point. We had a time count, which is the way, I think. So 1st and 15. At the Calgary 35. Your own 35 for the Stampeders. We got 5:01 to go in the half. 13-11 is our score. Adams looking to throw, does. And incomplete. Good coverage. Good coverage out there. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Second and 10. Thursday football here on GooseSports. GooseSports Network. It's the ball to the 35. 2nd and 15. Adams going to throw. The ball got tipped. Incomplete. Going to be 3rd down. I think that ball got tipped at the line. 3rd down. Punt time for Calgary. So 2 and out for the Stampeders. And they got a punt. He did get hit. He did get knocked down at the from the line of scrimmage. So punt time. 4:24 to go in the half. Punts away. High punt. Gonna be fielded at the 20. Well, he drops it, picks it up at the 25. I mean, it's tackled. Man, as Victor almost screwed that up. So Montreal's going to have it. But they almost muffed the punt. Almost. We got 4:11 to go. It's did you lose it in the sun? Did you lose it in the sunlight? All right, so first and 10 at the 26. There's a handoff, and Tice is going to go nowhere. He'll be 2nd down. Tice goes nowhere. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Montreal. Second and 10 for the Alouettes. Got 146 yards passing to 116. Bethel Thompson leading that category. Back to the road, dumps out to the right, and catch made for a loss, though. As Tice makes the catch, going to lose about 2 yards. Maybe 3. 3rd down. So they go 2 and out. They're going to go 2 and out. We're going to punt the ball back to. Oh, nope. First, we're going to have the 3-minute warning. First, we're going to have the 3-minute warning, I believe. Yep. 3-minute warning. I'll be right back. Three-minute warning. We're back. So we're going to have, should be a punt here. Like, so Calgary, we're getting the ball back. Up by 2. Third and 13 for their own 23 from Montreal. Punt is away. And punt's going to go back at the 30, 35. Trying to go now cross field. Gets to the 40. Up to the 45-yard line. That's where Calgary will have it. First and 10. Oh, we got a flag down. Of course, we got a flag down on the field. I wonder what that's for. Well, I wonder what that's for. It's probably going to be against the return team. Yeah, a blind side block against Calgary. That's going to push him back a few yards. It'll be first and 10 Stampeders. Let's see where they're going to mark the ball back to. So they only get about 5.8 penalties per game, which is the fewest in the CFL. So first and 10, Stampeders will have it back at their own 31. We've got 2:29 to go in the half. So Adams looking to throw. Now does over. Oh, incomplete. Around the 45. Incomplete. Incomplete. Be a second and 10. Second and 10. So second and 10. On the 31. Adams. Looking now. Dance around. Now throws it deep down the field. Going to be almost intercepted. Incomplete. Should have been picked. 24 dropped it. It's third down. Did you ever man, I just told you. I like a few songs that he did. I didn't like everything he did. He wasn't my favorite. He wasn't my favorite artist by any stretch of the means, but there's a few songs that he did that I thought were good. He could sing. One thing he could do is sing. Punts away, and that's very short punch of a 35, and going cross field, and all that running to get about a yard. All that running to get about a yard. So it'll be first down Montreal with 2:05 to go in the half. And all that running cross field to get a yard. Man. Victor. All that running Victor to get a yard. So first down Alouettes with 2:05 to go in the half. So Thompson calling for the ball, gets it. And looking now, going to be sacked back at the 30-yard line. But did the ball get stripped away? Did they strip the ball away from the quarterback? No. Nope. I'm gonna say I see him holding second down. Gonna be second down. Man. Oh yeah, it was after he was down. They ripped the ball out. Gonna be second down and long for now. We got a penalty marker down. Probably gonna go against the offense. I would think. Now watch it go against the defense just because I said that. They're showing this play again, but I think he was down and then he ripped the ball out in the quarterback's hand. So I think it was a procedure call against the offense. Procedure call against the offense. They're just going to push him back 5. Now it's second down and 22 from the 25-yard line, their own 25-yard line. So Montreal will go shotgun. Bethel Thompson, a little delayed handoff, and gets up to about the 30. Goes Thomas Erlington. It'll be third down. Now we got some pushing and shoving going on, and more flags down the field. More yellow hankies on the field. Salute, Steve G. How you doing? Let's more hankies on the field. So we had a misconduct on both teams. So let's play on. We had a misconduct call against both teams. So. All right, so it's going to be punt time for Montreal. They're going to be putting the ball back to Calgary. Got a minute 46 to go in the second quarter. And punts away. And fielded about the 20. Gets the 25 up to the 32-yard line. That's where Calgary will have it with a minute 34 to go in the half. Salute, man. Salute. The first and 10, Stampeders. They have it at their own 31. There's a handoff. This Mills gets up to the 35 to the 37-yard line. It'll be second down here for Calgary. Everyone wants to come outside, but it's been raining all day, and he just had a bath. So he probably wants to come out here and get muddy. Ain't happening. So second down. Adams looking to throw, does, and he's going to be incomplete. Be third down. Try to get to Rhymes. Incomplete. 3rd and 4. So another punt. With the second straight punt for Calgary. So 3rd and 4 with 1:04 to go in the second quarter. Ooh, man. They keep flashing on the screen by Hulk Hogan. Yeah, I remember when he picked up Andre the Giant. We got a flag down. Who's this going to be on? It's going to be against Montreal. It is against Montreal. It's going to go against Montreal, and they're offside. That's going to give them a first down. 1st and 10, Calgary. Huge penalty as Montreal goes offside, and 1st and 10, Calgary at the 42-yard line. Man, that's just not smart football. Ball at the own 42. Adams dancing the throws, got hit, and incomplete. Incomplete. Montreal was bringing pressure. Going to be 2nd and 10. Second and 10 from the 42. So we got 58 seconds to go. Adams looking right down, throws it down the left side. Is it caught? It is caught. It's gonna be a first down. As Jones makes the catch, his helmet flies off. But there is a flag down, but looks like he got feet in. I see it. Now let's check the flag. What's up, Jared? Have to check the flag though. So Jones makes the catch, but there was a flag down. Was he out of bounds first? It came back in? There is a... Oh. Oh, so there was illegal contact on Montreal, and I think illegal block is it on Calgary, so they both offset. So I guess no catch. So 2nd and 10, no catch. So there was a penalty against both teams. So 2nd and 10 with 50 seconds to go in the half. Adams, no, incomplete. Try to get to Jones again. Be 3rd down. So Montreal's defense has come up really big last 3 possessions. This is 3 straight punts for Calgary. But that Mariners land all-star first baseman Josh Naylor from the Diamondbacks. Man. When the Yankees gonna make a move, Jared, they need to do something. So punt time for Calgary. 46 seconds to go in the half. Punts away. and going to bounce it to the 35 and go forward, back up field to the 45-yard line. And now there's flags down. Now there's flags down. Ugh. Oh, you try to bet on both of them, man. Ain't gonna let you do that. We got a flag down. Let's see what's gonna be on. Can't they don't show like they don't show the rep, man. They don't show the rep like they do in the NFL like every time, which is kind of good though. All right, so first and 10 at their own. Sorry, first and 10 at the Calgary 48 says. They're that far up. Nice. Okay, but Philly must have been against Calgary. First and 10. There's a hand off the Tice. We'll get to the 40. It'll be second down. Philly must have won against Calgary because they started the possession in Calgary territory. Montreal was the bet. Everybody says. Oh, I bet on Calgary. I bet on Calgary. So second and 2. We got 20 seconds to go in the half. Ball at the 40-yard line. Bethel Thompson goes out to the right. It's a catch. It's a first down up to the 30. As Speaker with the catch gets out of bounds with 10 seconds left. There's 10 seconds left to go in the half as Speaker gets to the 30-yard line and does get out of bounds. So there's 10 seconds to go. Thompson now going to run and get down to the 28-yard line, and should call timeout. And they'll get a field goal. Field goal. 19 people. I know it's a slow night tonight for CFL. I usually get more than that, but it's a slow night. YouTube is a slow night tonight. All right, so we're going to have a field goal. It's going to be a 35-yard field goal. This will be the last play of the half, so there's Maltos on 36 yards. Kick is up, and it is good. Got it. 14-13 at the break. 14-13 at the break. So Calgary gets the ball first in the third quarter. Montreal got it first. So Calgary, we get the ball first. So we'll be back in a minute. Be back in a minute. So I'll go to the restroom real quick. Be right back. Halftime. 14-13. And, oh, man. Man. All right. Why are you gambling points you don't have? And now you have no points. Now you have no points. You gotta learn how to we had somebody get down, bro. Had somebody subscribing. I'm gonna murder that name, so yeah. Yeah, you lost all your points. Why'd you do that? Let's see. Why can't I? Weird. Why am I not logged in the Streamlabs account? Not let me log into Streamlabs. Weird. Yeah, when you got no points, you got no points. What do you mean what happened? Because right now the live line is Calgary 3.5 now. So Calgary's still favored by 3.5 points. Yeah, they still think Calgary's going to win this football game. The odds makers have it at the live line 3.5. I don't know what's wrong with this. Streamlabs is the website's running weird, slow, and I can't get in the dashboard. Hold on. Pull it down. Pull it down. Yeah, can't log in the Streamlabs account. There it is. Finally logs in. So I don't know if it's gonna let me do anything. It's acting all kind of weird. Did it already eat? Yeah, it's 9:30 at night. It already eat. It's 9:30 at night. I want some dessert. I want some like ice cream or something. I can't even log in Streamlabs on the website. What time is it? What time is it in the Central Time Zone? 9:30. It's 9:30 at night in the Central Time Zone. Yeah, I can't even log into Streamlabs right now. It's not letting me. Well, there it goes. It's really slow. Acting really weird. I don't know why it's doing that. It's acting really weird. I should have my points before I put them in. Let's see. What else we got here? Am I gonna lose my points? Oh, I lost my points. Oh man. Ah, I'll damn. Let's see. Let's ask the 8 ball. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if I ask the 8 ball, will Calgary win? What it says. I don't know. Mm. Uh, all right. So Let's keep that open, I guess. All right. I did. I gave 50,000 points to you. I did give points away. I gave 50,000. Eat a jalapeno wrapped in a tortilla. I like bacon wrapped jalapenos, or that's good. Put like cream cheese in the middle of the jalapeno. Wrap it in, put bacon around it. That's really good. That's really good. You're on a bus. Oh, man. Who you in Hawaii with? You said you're in Hawaii. Who are you in Hawaii with? Alright. You're gonna lose all your points, man. Man, so I think I think Calgary can come out in the second half and they're gonna pull away. That's what I think. I broke the commands. Yeah, you broke the commands. Who you down in Hawaii with? Wilkins filed a grievance against the Players Association, voided contract money, and what? To a foot injury. Rehab. That's what it is. We got Fajardo is going to replace Ford as a starter tomorrow against the Rough Riders. So. Interesting. They're gonna bench Trey Ford and put in Fajardo tomorrow. I thought he should have started that second half last week when Ford was so horrible. But I think the Yankees play Philadelphia this weekend. Jay, did you hear my question? Here. I'll ask you in the chat since you can't hear me. There, but you can't hear me, so you can't hear me very well. I'll type. So, Rough Riders are a 7.5 point favorite tomorrow. Over under is 54.5. Edmonton, that's a Grey Cup winner, man. The Grey Cup winner. Edmonton's a +4, 4,800. That's crazy. What's up, Tiger Cat Gaming? I asked a question in the chat since you can't hear me. So it's going to be, tomorrow might be a blowout. Rough Riders might beat the brakes off of Edmonton. Oh, okay. You got to go now. Yeah, I saw that. Saw Brian Kelly said that Death Valley Jr. and yeah, he's setting himself up, man. That they got to win this game. All this circling the game, the paw prints on the punching bags or whatever in the locker room. Now this Death Valley Jr. Whatever, Brian Kelly. He better win this game because he's setting himself up for a rude awakening if he loses this game. No, Clemson's no slouch, and we're playing them at their place. It's not like this is a neutral site game somewhere else. This is a game at their place. And now you're whatever, man. Yeah, remember when he said that he was going to beat the crap out of Florida State? So, and then last year after the Texas Bowl, he said, "We'll see you in the national championship game." So whatever, man. No, whatever, man. He just needs to if he just needs to win. So yeah, I saw that shit. Like, man, did it rain by you today? I know. I think I asked you that earlier. I can't remember what you said. It's been raining here all afternoon. Not anymore, but what's the weather? What's the forecast for tomorrow? What's the forecast for tomorrow? 49% chance of rain. Yeah. Yeah, Johnson doesn't. He doesn't come out and say, outlandish things like that. Um, but even if he did, he backs it up. I mean, if he came out and did it, I mean, at least he would back it up. But yeah, it stormed here for like this whole afternoon. Storm. What? So Montreal has more yards, 221 to 177, and they lead by a point, 14-13. They have more passing yards than Calgary, but Calgary has more rushing yards. Montreal leads the first downs 13-9. But it will be Calgary football in this third quarter. But Dedrick Mill has 5 carries for 39 yards and a touchdown for the Stampeders. Now Thunder. It was yesterday. It was yesterday here. They had loud thunder. It was really a lot of lightning last night. When I was doing the Yankees game, it was like that. All right, we got a kickoff time. We haven't seen Alford since he hurt his hamstring early in the first quarter. Here comes the kickoff. And they're picking off left to right. And we're underway in the second half. And return to the 10, 15, 20, 25 up to the 28-yard line. That's it. That's where Calgary will have it. And of course, we get a flag already. We already get a flag. I mean, can we go like one kickoff but a penalty? We go one kickoff without a penalty. Oh, we got unnecessary roughness against Montreal. That's going to add yards to the end of the play here. So now they're going to be at the 45. Oh, yeah, somebody come in to that 90. Sherman comes in at the last minute and puts everybody down. Wasn't very smart. Ball at the 45-yard line for Calgary. There's a handoff, and Mills gets to the 51. Going to be second down for Calgary. Going to be second down for Calgary. So 2nd and 4 for the Stampeders. Same game parlays. Multiple bets. One slip FanDuel. There's Adams. Those are going to go up at the 55. Can make the catch up to the 50. Up to the 44-yard line. First down, Calgary. First down, Stampeders as Brooks with the reception. Wake up. Ball the Montreal 44 for Calgary. There's a handoff up to the 40, up to the 36-yard line. As Mills with the carry. Going to be second down and 2, 8 yards of that one carry. The ground game rushing leaders, you got Butler, Mills, and Alouettes. There's your top 3 ball carriers. BC, Calgary, then Saskatchewan. So second down and 2. And another handoff. That's a first down to the 30. Goes Mills. First down, Calgary. The Stampeders are running. It'll be 1st and 10. Be 1st and 10. It's 70-plus yards rushing in 4 straight games. All right, so 1st and 10. At the Montreal 30-yard line. Adams going to roll right and throws and catch me at the 15. It's a first down to the 10. Down to the 8-yard line. First down, Calgary. And there was Horton with the reception. He's in the game because of Alford. The first in goal for the Stampeders. There's a handoff to Mills. He goes right to the 5, plows over the defender for his touchdown. Touchdown, Calgary. And Dedrick Mills scores. Touchdown. It's now 19-14. All right, so are they going to go for 2? Looks like they're going to go for 2 here. They're going to go for 2. And Adams throws towards the end zone and touchdown. It's Rhymes. I'm sorry. 2-point conversion. Excuse me. 2-point conversion. Not touchdown. You already had the touchdown. 2-point conversion. So it's now 21-14. What's up, Dennis? Yeah. Yeah, not a touchdown. 2-point conversion. Now it's a 7-point game, 21-14. Go Calgary. Man. So Calgary comes down the field in the first possession and gets a touchdown to start off his third quarter. Man. What's going on tonight, Dennis? On this Thursday night. Thursday night. $35 points already. Yeah, I think the over-under was like 48, I think, when the game started. Or 48.5 or something like that. The over, I think that's what it was. I don't think it was that much. Um, so I think might get the over under. Might go the over. Might be the bet of the day. So Mills gets his second touchdown of the night. The Heat Dome is coming back. Well, I'm not surprised. It's July. So they get the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. There's kickoff. Return to the 10, 15, the 20, up to the 30, up to the 33-yard line. Goes a Victor. So Montreal will have it with 10:50 to go in the third. Bethel Thompson, 17 for 21 for 153, a touchdown and an interception. Travis said, let's go Calgary. So it's a first and 10 to Montreal 34. They're on the 34-yard line. So Thompson gonna hand it off. As Thomas Arlington gets up to the 40 to the 42-yard line. About an 8-yard gain, 8-yard carry. Gonna be second down and 2. Yeah, the dog days of summer. That's what they call the dog days of summer. So it's just freaking hot. DeAndre Hopkins did not practice Thursday after landing on his knee and leg wounded in practice. And Harbaugh said it's all right. The handoff, and that's going to be not going to get there. I was waiting for him to break through the line. Didn't get there. It'll be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. You hate summer. We don't have really a winter, so to speak. We have a somewhat of a spring and fall. It could be 3rd and 1. They'll go for it. They bring Evans in at quarterback. He'll go under center. And quarterback keeper, and Evans is fighting. And he looks like he got it. Looks like he got the first down. Let's see where they mark it. Where they mark the ball at? That's a first down. 1st and 10. You can tell where they mark it. It's a first down. Yeah. Well, we normally don't have a winner. Here's a handoff out to Thomas Arlington. This time he only gets about a yard. But yeah, for the majority of the winners, we don't really have a prolonged cold winter. Not like they do up, other parts of the world. 2nd and 9 from the 45 for Montreal. Well, we got a player down. Yeah, we did have that snow that was a lot for us. I remember you came into the stream like about a week, maybe like a week before it happened, or a week and a half before it happened. And you're like, man, do you hear about this snow that they're predicting? I'm like, yeah, man, it's not gonna freaking happen, man. Something's gonna. It never works out for us whenever they say it might snow. It just like never works out. Something happens where it just doesn't, like, it ain't gonna happen. It didn't happen. It's like, holy shit, it fucking snowed. Fucking snowed. Like, man. So that was for a few hours it was fun. But yeah, that's not something I would want to have to deal with daily on end. Yeah, you said you saw it. You said you saw on the weather forecast on the app about how it was going to snow like in like next week or whatever. I'm like, it ain't gonna fucking snow, man. Don't believe what you read on the freaking weather app, because every time they say it's going to snow, it rarely does. And if it does snow, it's not going to stick. It's not going to be much. And by golly, man, it snowed for like 12 hours. Like, and that doesn't really happen. Like 12, it's like for 12 hours it snowed straight. That just doesn't happen down here in South Louisiana. They had snow on the frickin'. They had snow on the frickin', on the beaches, on the Gulf Coast. They had snow on the frickin' beach, on the sand. I mean, that don't happen, man. All right, so 1st and 10 for Montreal. Sorry, 2nd and 9 for Montreal. And Bethel Thompson gets hit, but he throws. Going to be incomplete. Be 3rd down. Yeah, I remember you said, go look at the weather forecast. And it did say it, but I just didn't believe it. I was like, it's not. I mean, something's going to happen where, the atmosphere is not going to be right, and it's just not going to snow. But that quarterback fell on as he threw the ball. That's not roughing the passer. Man, if that was Patrick Mahomes, Brown would have been out the league. So 3rd and 9, punt time for Montreal, for the Alouettes. What is an Alouette, Randall? It's an Alouette. Punts away. I know the nursery rhyme. And it goes to the 20, up to the 30, up to the 32-yard line goes Rhymes. Man, so I know it was crazy, man. Yeah, I had a video. I went live. The second time I went live, it was really coming down. I mean, it was like something out of a movie that we see that it don't happen down in South Louisiana where we get snow like that. But it was crazy. They had freaking snow on the sand, on the beach. I mean, there was no sand, in Mississippi. There was snow to the water. There was snow. So, yeah. Yeah, what's a blizzard warning? What's that? Yeah, so. Yeah, that was our one snow till 10 years from now. Yeah, it was the real powdery snow, not like usually when we get the snow, it's like icy. Yeah, it was a different kind of snow that fell here. It wasn't that that ice that that when we get snow, it's usually that kind of ice. But this was that powdery snow. It was hard to make a snowman out of it. Yeah. That was fun though, man. I had fun that night, that day. I had fun that day, man. All right, so Calgary will have it. First and 10. They're up by 7 points. Yeah, we had about 6 inches here, which. All right, so first and 10, and there's a play action pass out to the left. Catch made up to the 35, to the 40, up to the 42. It's a first down, a Philpott. Should be a first down. Let's see if they mark it the first down. You got brothers playing against each other tonight. Philpott versus Philpott. I haven't noticed Philpott playing for Montreal. I haven't noticed any catches he made yet. Well, they're gonna mark him short. 2nd and 1. So they didn't get the first down. Well, 2nd and 1, quarterback goes under center. And it's a quarterback keeper. And that's gonna be a first down. So Calgary gets the first down, move the chains, 1st and 10. Drinkowitz signs a contract extension till 2029 for Missouri. He's done well, man, at Missouri for the limited resources they have there, and Drinkowitz has done a really good job at Missouri. All right, so 1st and 10 at the 40, their own 43 for Calgary. Here's a pass out to the left, catch made, and Rhymes trying to make a tackle, can't. Gets to the 51-yard line. Yeah, the South Shore had more snow than the North Shore. And there was parts that had well over a foot of snow on the South Shore, which was you would think it would be the opposite since we are north of the lake and all that kind of stuff. So 2nd and 2 from the Calgary 51. And there's a handoff. And Mills trying to get the first and fighting. It's going to be close. It's going to be really, really close for the first down, but I think they'll go for it anyway if they don't get it. Oh, they're going to mark it back. It's 3rd down. It's going to be third about a half a yard. Be 3rd down. Hello, what? Chipoke? Chipoke? Here comes the, they're going to measure for the first. He didn't get it. He's short. I mean, he's about a quarter of a yard short. 3rd and inches, and don't go for it. They went for it last time. Why not go for it now? Oh, shy poke. Sorry, okay. Thank you. Shy poke. Well, how you doing? Thank you for popping in, Shy Poke. Yeah, that was a fun day, man. For one day. So 3rd and inches, they'll go for it under center, and there's a keeper. It's a first down. You don't need about a quarter of a yard. You got about a yard. So first down, Calgary. I started to, Shy Poke. I started doing it a few weeks ago. So Randall and I live in the States. So, but there's some differences between the CFL and the NFL. But Still got to score touchdowns. But another little, I like that. There's some rules that I like. There's a handoff end around, gets across midfield to the 50, to 45, to the 40. There's a flag down to the 30, 25, 20. Play coming back as Philpott gets tackled around the 50, around the 10-yard line. But there is a flag that's probably going to take this back. And good run. Oh, you're an Alouettes fan, okay. Yep, it was a penalty against Calgary. Holding. So they were going to have it around the 10-yard line, but not so much anymore. Holding. Yeah, well, I mean, we'll probably never see that kind of snow in South Louisiana like that. If we want to see that kind of snow, we'll have to go somewhere else. But, for 12 hours, man, it was fun. Of course, it didn't last very long because it's the 1st and 20. Back at the 45. Adams throws right side. Got to catch me at the 50, at the 45, down to the 40. That's Rhymes again. First down, Calgary. Yeah, remember the picks they had in 2000? They had remember 2008. It snowed. It snowed in 2008. Pretty good, especially north of the lake. But it snowed really good in Baton Rouge in 2008, and they had pictures of Tiger Stadium in 2008 under snow. A 1st and 10 for Calgary at the 43. They're Montreal 43. The handoff. It's up to the 38. Man, it's a fumble. Oh, it's a fumble. And Montreal says they have it. They say they have it. And I think they do. They do have it. So, turnover. As Mills coughs it up. Montreal will take over with 3:07 to go in the third. Yeah. Every 10 years we have what they call a dusting. But this last one wasn't a dusting, but man. So it's now to turnover. As Dietrich Mills, that's definitely a fumble. So 3:07 to go in the third. The Alouettes take over. But the last time we had snow before this past year was like 2000. It was 2018. I remember because one of my dogs was still living at the time. It was 2018. The last time we had snow till this past season. Past year. All right. So we're gonna get snow again. Yeah, but nothing like we had this past winter. All right, so Montreal will take over after the fumble recovery. The ball's at their own 39-yard line for the Alouettes. As Bethel Thompson, and going to be sacked. Oh, that's going to be a horse collar. That's going to be a horse collar. So that's gonna be a horse collar. As the defender knew it too. Well, it's roughing. They're called roughing the passer, but it was horse collar. But I don't know why they couldn't call that just horse collar. That's what it was. It wasn't roughing it. I mean, whatever. I guess it's first down anyway. Yeah, the defender knew it. He grabbed him by the back shoulder pad and brought him down, which is a horse collar. But he knew it. 93 knew it. He didn't really complain too much. I think he was upset with himself. All right, ball's around midfield. Thompson out to the left. That's Rambo with the catch. Up to the 50. Up to the 49-yard line. Going to be second down here for Montreal. 2nd and 4. So Rambo. Hey, John Rambo's son. Ball at the 50 for Montreal. They have it at the Calgary 50. There's Bethel Thompson calling for the ball. Back to throw. They're going to go deep down the field. And double coverage, incomplete. And try to get to Mack, incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. I got to do that, man. I got to do that. But I got time, I guess. Hey, you see where in the USFL, so the USFL teams in the UFL, they're all like changing cities, like Birmingham, Michigan. They're all changing cities. Man. So 3rd and 4, and we got a punt time. Yeah, I think the UFL's on borrowed time. Punts away. And going to bounce at the 10 and roll down to the 5, picks it up. And gets to about the 15-yard line. It was Horton. That's where Calgary will have it. 1st and 10. Yeah, the Saints... But I got time. It's not like it's not the season starts tomorrow. But the Chat GPT said I should make it late July, early August. That's what it says. All right, so 1st and 10, Calgary at their own 15-yard line. Gets a pass out to the right, and it looks makes a catch made, but Philpott's going to lose about 2 yards. Going to be a 2nd down and long here for Calgary. Second and long. 2nd and 13 to be exact. For the Stampeders, got 45 seconds to go in the quarter. So Vernon Adams calling for the ball. Looking to throw. And he's pressured, now gets out of it, rolls left. And now he's going to run, and he'll get down to the 20, but it'll be 3rd down. He got hit pretty hard. As Vernon Adams is slow to get up, be 3rd down. Yeah, they said they got some tropical moisture. It rained today, man, like a mofo after this afternoon. So Adams took a big hit, man. You don't want your quarterback taking a hit like that. Especially him. I mean, Vernon Adams is really good. Punts away. Gets to the 35, gets to the 40, up to the 43 yard. There's a flag down. There are 2 flags down. Multiple flags down. So We'll have to see what all this is for. Yeah. So the Alouettes will have it, but there's multiple flags on the carpet. So, holding against Montreal. And what else? This I thought they said there was two penalties against Montreal. All they showed was the holding call. All right. Guess we'll figure it out later. All right, so that's the third quarter. I think that's it. Third quarter's done. Think. Maybe not. Okay, dude. Oh, I see what it was. They had number 9 after the play for Montreal push somebody down. I think that's what he was complaining about. I think we had a holding call and then a personal foul also. I never seen a tropical system circle around 3 times. Yeah. And a bunch of rain in the Gulf Coast. At least it cools it down a little bit. It's not a hurricane or a tropical storm that's going to do any kind of wind damage, but that's good. So we got the fourth quarter upcoming. It's 21-14. It's Calgary up by 7. Weatherman. Ooh-wee. Yeah, so we need some excitement in this fourth quarter. All we had was one touchdown in the third quarter. Montreal really didn't do too much. We got 299 yards for Calgary of offense to 228 for Montreal. 201 passing yards to 193 in favor of the Alouettes. And 106 rushing yards to 49 in favor of Calgary. So Calgary run the ball better than Montreal. Montreal's passed a little bit better, but Calgary leads, and the most important stat is the score, 21-14. So fourth quarter about to start. This Montreal is going to have it, but we push back a little bit after the penalty on the punt return. Or the penalties, I should say. There was 2 that went against them. So instead of start around midfield, they're back a ways. Back at their own 15. So first and 10, Bethel Thompson out to the right, catch me at the 20. Up to the 25 goes Speaker. I mean, it should be a first down for the Alouettes. Come on, Calgary. And Mario's back. Mario's back for the fourth quarter. All right, so first down, Alouettes on the 25-yard line. Their own 25. Be first and 10 for Montreal. Low snap gets down to the handoff to Thomas Erlington. Gets about 2, maybe 2.5. I'm back watching the game. Yeah, it's been kind of, I don't know, man, dull and boring. Only had really one. We had one touchdown in the third quarter. Just kind of dull and boring. Not much. All Montreal hadn't scored at all since the field goal into the second quarter. So 2nd down and 8 for Montreal, their own 27. Bethel Thompson gonna dance around off roads, catch made the first down to the 35, up to the 40 to the 42-yard line. Goes with Sabasu. First down, Montreal. Let's go. Plus, 7.5 plus the Alouettes. Well, you got it plus. That's right. That's why it was that high when the game started. It was 7.5. Halftime was down. I think halftime was down at 3.5. Bethel Thompson, little screen up to the 45, up to the 50. First down, across midfield to the 52-yard line goes Thomas Earlington. First down, Montreal. And so you got Montreal plus 7.5. So right now you're up by half a point. But you need them to come down and get a touchdown. Maybe you'll win by that half a point. 1st and 10 at the 52 of Calgary. Play action pass. Out to the left. And coming back for the ball, but can't make the catch. Incomplete around the 38 was Sneed. Second down. You think Wilson will be the starting quarterback? I would imagine so. I don't think he went to the Giants to be a backup. Yeah, the Saints, both quarterbacks have had their ups and downs in the first few days of training camp, which is not surprising. 2nd and 10. I still think it's still going to be Shuck at the end of the day, but so 2nd and 10 for Montreal. There's a pass out to the left, first down at the 41 at Sneed. First down, Alouettes. I have Calgary minus 4.5. Okay. Cash out baskets. Cash out. Yeah, well, sometimes it don't. Sometimes it don't let you cash out at some point in the game. And sometimes it's not even worth it because you'll get very little back. But I've done that before. I've cashed out, and here's a pass out to the right, up to Speaker, to the 35. Yeah, I have done that before. I've cashed out when I saw something going a certain way. I'm like, I'm not going to win this bet. I might as well just get my money back. I was able to get my money back, and I was like, I'm gonna get my money back instead of losing it. So 2nd and 4 from the Calgary 35 for the Alouettes. Oh, never mind, you're winning. Back to throw, out to the left. Catch made at the 30, up to the 30. Man, his mouthpiece gets knocked out. The first down for Sneed. Montreal money line, says Mickey. Montreal. What was the Montreal money line when it started? I know it. I know it's the pluses, but his mouthpiece got knocked out for Sneed. You think Calgary got this? They might win. I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know if they're gonna cover. Especially 7.5, they're not gonna cover. I don't think. Here's a pass out to the right to that's Mack with a catch. It's about 3. I wouldn't be too confident that the 7.5 they'll cover, but if you got Calgary minus 7.5. But plus 350 the money line. Okay, pretty good money line. We got a whistle. Got a whistle. Right now it's 2nd and 7. All right, play on. Okay, whistle again. Play on. All right, it's a ball at the Calgary 24 for Montreal. Thompson looking, throws. Catch made at the 18 by Rambo. I think he's going to be short. I think he's going to be about a yard short. Might be third down here for well, more than that, 3rd and 3. It's more than yards. 3rd and 3. He's short. I got money at -4.5. Yeah, four. I'd be a lot more confident at 4.5 than 7.5. But here comes the field goal, and this will make it 4. Man, this will make it 4 if he makes a field goal. It's crazy how they get these lines really close. Man, 28-yard field goal for Maltos. Field goal is up, man. Looks good, and it is. New score, 21-17 with 8:38 to go. It's just crazy, man, how they get these freaking lines so close. It's like they have a time machine, and they know what the score is going to be, and they mess with people, and they put these lines out to tease people to bet. So now 21-17. And so right now, if you had Montreal plus 7.5, you're looking pretty good. All right, so we'll see. I still think Calgary. I think they still got to score again. I don't think we're done with scoring. So we're at. Anybody bet the over or under? I think it was 48.5 when the game started, and we're at 40. I think it was 48.5 when the game started. I'm at 38 now. So, Ooh, oh, I got the under at 55.5. I thought when the game started, I thought I saw it was 48.5. Maybe I misread it, which is highly possible. But man, yeah, 58, 55 right now and a half for the over/under. Man, that's looking pretty good. We got a new quarterback in, PJ Walker. I thought Vernon Adams got hurt in that last tackle. So PJ Walker in the game for Calgary. There was a handoff up to the 42.5 goes Mills. I thought that Vernon Adams got hurt in that on its last tackle. Because Vernon Adams got hit pretty hard on the last drive. He got tackled pretty hard. He was slow to get up, but so it's going to be 2nd and 7 for the Stampeders. Walker out to the right, catch made at the 45, but tackled right there as Rhymes with the catch. Man, so now they got a punt. Man, he doesn't have a helmet on the sideline. 3rd and 5, so he didn't have a helmet on. Now does he got a helmet now in his hand? Can't really tell. But he was walking around a few seconds ago without a helmet. Punts away. Usually try to hide the helmets from players who are concussed. Oh, drops a punt, picks it up. and gets up to the 25-yard line. Has Victor on the return with 7:06 to go in the fourth. So, and if Vernon Adams can't come back and play, I don't know if Calgary's going to score again. I don't have much faith that Calgary's going to score without Adams in the quarterback. I wouldn't have much faith in PJ Walker. But I don't know, Mario. I don't know if he's concussed or not. But that one receiver never came back in the game. Alford. He never came back in the game for Calgary. He never came back in the game. So. Instacart commercial. Pizza rolls in a microwave. Fucking yuck, man. They're showing these girls putting pizza rolls in a microwave. You're supposed to put them like in a toaster oven, air fryer. Yuck. It's freaking soggy and shit. Yuck. Microwave. Alright, so we'll see if Montreal can go down and get more points here. Yeah, PJ Walker in at quarterback. I don't have much faith in that Calgary's going to score any more points. But don't listen to me though. Those times I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Alright, so getting back to action here is the Alouettes will have the football. Yes, I think Calgary's got to rely on their defense to win this game. The number one defense in the CFL. Who wins from here? I'm gonna say Calgary's defense holds and they win. Here's a pass out to the right. Catch made to the 30. Had Rambo trying to shake a tackle. Gets to the 31. It'll be a second down for the Alouettes. So Naylor's going to the Mariners. The Mariners are making moves around the trade deadline. 6:38 to go in the fourth. 2nd and 4 for Montreal. Raiders release Christian Wilkins. 2nd and 4. Thompson going to throw to left side. Got a guy open it though. He dropped it. As Speaker dropped it. There's no man. Dropped it. Oh, would have been a first down. Easy. Would have been a first down. I mean, it was a really good play call. It was a good throw by the quarterback. Speaker just dropped it. I mean, right in his hands. Dropped it. Incomplete. And now Montreal has to punt it with 6:10 to go in the fourth. 3rd and 4. Punt time. Punts away. And fields it around the 35. Gets to the 40. Up to the 45-yard line goes Horton. So yeah, PJ Walker is still back in the game for Calgary. Looks like Vernon Adams is not going to play the rest of this game. It appears. I would say he won't play. But we got to go to a commercial break now. Commercial break. Yeah. So. Fresh pet. Fresh pet is better for your dog than some of the processed dog food, but it's expensive as shit. The Daily Hims pill. The Daily pill. Well, Hims has all kind of stuff. Got all kind of stuff. I got this pill, that pill, this pill, that pill. Pills, pills, pills. You got a problem, take a pill. That's how it is in America. You got a problem, take a pill. You got a side effect. Well, you're gonna need this pill. That's how it is in America. Alrighty. So we'll see what Calgary can do on their second possession with P.J. Walker in at quarterback. As Vernon Adams looks like he's got a towel on his head. Looks like he's not gonna play. I thought he took a hard hit on that last drive before last. So 1st and 10 at the 45. There's a handoff to Mills, and he gets tackled for no gain. It's no gain. Do I think Calgary will get a touchdown? I'm going to say no, because they don't have their starting quarterback in. That's what I think, though. If I have more confidence that Montreal will get a touchdown than Calgary. Although Montreal hasn't had a touchdown since the first quarter. The first quarter or second quarter? Can't remember. 2nd and 10 from the 45. Walker looking to throw. Does, and intercept. Oh, dropped. Man, that might have been a pick six. Somebody said, Dennis said pick six a little while ago. You were just a few minutes early, as that was almost intercepted, and that might have been a pick six. As P.J. Walker that wasn't a good read. It wasn't a good read at all by the quarterback. And he don't see 24. You don't see 24 just sitting there in his zone, just sitting there. Man, 24 picks it off. He might have scored. So here's a punt again, and goes up to 30. And there's of course a flag down, 2 flags down. Looks like this is going to go against Montreal, so they'll be backed up with 4:48 to go. It appears that way, but we'll see. Put penalties on. We got 4:40 to go in the fourth. Oh no! It's going to be against it's going to be against penalty's going to be against Calgary. I think they interfere with the ability to catch the ball. So Montreal's going to have it 1st and 10 at the 46. I just assumed that we had a holding call on the punt return. It was actually against Calgary. But 1st and 10, the Alouettes have it at their own 46. Thompson throws, got a catch made across midfield to the 51. Goes Sneed. 1st down, Alouettes. 4:20 to go. Smoke him. Yeah, you got him. So Sneed with the catch. 1st down, Alouettes. So they'll have it at the 52. And they got 4 minutes to go and counting. Ball at the 52. There's a play action pass by Thompson. Going to throw. Catch made across 35 to 30, down to the 30. That's a 1st down. That's Steve with the catch. Another 1st down for Montreal. As Sneed with the reception. Nice play again. We're going to have it around the 30 to around the 27-yard line. 1st and 10. Alouettes. So they'll have it at the. Now we're gonna timeout by Calgary. As Calgary calls timeout. So Calgary called a timeout. So he's in with 1 remaining. Montreal driving here late in the fourth quarter. Late in the fourth is Snead with back-to-back catches. Snead has 7 catches for 103 yards, a long of 42 for Tyler Snead. So first and 10 at the Calgary 28-yard line. Thompson back to throw. And got to throw it, jumps out to Tice, gets to the 25, spins down to the 22-yard line. Second down here for Montreal. Yeah, Montreal. Yeah, I had it right the first time. We got the 3-minute warning. 3-minute warning. So Wilkins on a 4-year, $110 million with the Raiders last season. Now he's cut. We got 3 minutes to go in the fourth. We've got the 3-minute warning. As Alouettes are driving. They're driving. Yeah, I saw that. I mean, that was going to get them. I mean, eventually. I mean, all the stress and strain he put on their bodies, all those years doing those steroids, was eventually going to catch up with him. It happened with Macho Man and Ultimate Warrior. So they all did. They were heavily into drugs back then, and steroids and stuff like that. Vince McMahon just didn't give a shit about his wrestlers. Let them they dig his. Anyway, still think Calgary can hold on. I don't know, man. I don't know. It seems like Montreal has a good drive going. If Montreal scores a touchdown, I don't have faith that Calgary's going to score any points without Vernon Adams. Their defense is going to have to make a play. So, Friday Night Football, we got Edmonton versus Saskatchewan. Saturday game is on CBS Network, Winnipeg versus Toronto. Sunday, you have Hamilton versus BC. I'll be live Friday and Sunday. I can still watch it on CFL Plus. Saturday, I got family stuff again. So here's a pass towards the end zone, and going to be incomplete. Man, that was a weird call on 2nd and 4. That was a weird call on 2nd and 4. Why did they throw the ball so deep on 2nd and 4? Now it's 3rd down. I don't get that. I don't get that play call. I don't get it at all. I don't know why go towards the end zone. I don't get that on. Now they got to go field goal. So Maltos will come on. He made from 10, 35, and 28. This is going to be from 30. Kick is up and going to be good. It's now 21-20. Yeah. Yeah, not sure. But Canadian football is really popular in Canada. So, but it was a slow night tonight. I guess YouTube didn't push me. YouTube didn't push me tonight. That's all right, though. There's always tomorrow night. So 2:43 to go in the fourth quarter. It's now 21-20. So it's a 1-point game. So Stampeders still up, albeit a point now. No, Montreal will kick it back to Calgary with 2:43 left, but their offense has done nothing since Adams went out the game. Return to the 10, 15, the 20, up to the 25-yard line. Now there's a yellow marker down. Going to be a yellow marker down. P.J. Walker going to come up for his third possession. And their offense has been really bad since he came in the game. They're a little bit different than NFL touching the quarterback. I've seen quarterbacks get hit and not being called. Like, we had a legal block in the back. You know how Mahomes gets touched and there's a roughing the passer? I've seen a few times where they haven't called it in the CFL. Like that. All right, so 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Yeah, the Alouettes plus 7.5 is looking really good right now. Looking really good. 1st and 10 from their own 12. Walker throws, catch made at the 22. That might be a first down to Brooks. It's close. That's like the first big positive play they've had since P.J. Walker has come in the game. Yeah, it doesn't seem like the roughing the passer is as bad as it is in the NFL. Especially not with Mahomes. It was a first down, 1st and 10 at the 22 for Calgary. Walker going to hand to Mills, and he'll get maybe a yard. The second down. I don't know. Playing so conservative up by 1, man. The clock runs different in the CFL than does the NFL. It stops when you're under 3 minutes. It doesn't continuously run, so you only have 3 downs to get a first. Why be 2nd and 10? Walker pumps, now throws, and left guy incomplete. Not a really good pass at all. Incomplete, 3rd down. Man. Remember when this guy made the... Didn't he go play in the NFL? P.J. Walker? Because when he was in the... was it the XFL or the USFL he was in? And then he got picked up by somebody in the NFL. But man, he's been off on passes tonight. Since he came in the game. All right, 3rd down. Punts away. Goes to the 40 to the 45. Up to the 50 to the 55. Across midfield to the 51-yard line of Calgary goes Sneed. First down, Alouettes with 1:40 left. Yeah, they have a draft. Some play there's a player for I think Edmonton from Tulane. Remember Nick Anderson for Tulane? I think he plays for Edmonton. They have some players from the college ranks in the States. Here's a handoff to Thomas Arlington, going to go right and going to bounce around and get to the 50. Man, all that tough yards, maybe 2 on the play. Alouettes field goal. Yeah, that's all they need. That's all they need is a field goal. But they're gonna have to get some more yards. So 2nd and 9 from the Calgary 50. A minute and 20 to go. Here's a pass out to the right. Catch made up to that's a first down to the 40-yard line. Goes Mack. First down. Wait now. Now what are they saying? Mack he made the catch, didn't he? I don't think he dropped that. There's reference. No, he didn't drop that. It's a first down at the 40-yard line. But Mack was slow to get up. So they've got a minute and 15 to go. First down, Montreal. What? Oh, they're reviewing this. What are they reviewing? Well, yeah, there's some players that are from like schools in the NCAA. So they're what are they reviewing? I mean, Mac. I mean, he looked like he made the catch cleanly. So, all right, maybe this replay will show something. Did he not complete the catch? Did he not complete the catch going down to the ground? How's that not a catch? How is that not going to be a catch? I don't see how that's not a catch. But you know, Des Bryant caught that ball back in the day, and that was ruled not a catch. So we got a ruling here. Zebras. I think Mac catches it, but just my opinion. Okay, the ruling on the field stands. Wait. They called it no catch. Wait a minute. They called this a no catch from the get-go? Wow. They called this a no catch from the get-go? They called this a no catch. So it's 3rd and 9. I thought they called that a catch. All right, this could be a 50. Oh, this could be a long field goal. This could be a 58-yard or 57-yard field goal. They called it a no catch, Mario. 57-yard field goal. For the lead. Snap, kick, up. And it is good. Got it. Maltos, 57 yards, right down the pipe. And it's 23-21. I was thinking that was a freaking, a catch-all one, but they call it no catch. Go to bed. He probably didn't make a football move. Probably what it was. Like Des Bryant. Remember Des Bryant didn't make a football move? So Maltos kicks it down the pipe, man. Good 57 yards. And Montreal takes the lead. 23-21. He don't have a helmet on, Mario. PJ Walker has been really ineffective since he came in the game. We got a minute and 10 left. I guess they have football moves in CFL too. There's a kickoff. Very short kickoff. Return to the 20, 25, 30, up to the 40. Still going to the 42-yard line. Goes Horton. Lost his helmet. But Calgary will have it at their own 42 with a minute and 4 left. And all they need is a field goal. All they need is a field goal. So Calgary has at their own 41-yard line. What? Why? What's Calgary got to do with Hulk Hogan? 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Walker. Catch made at the 50, and that's about it, huh? Goes Rhymes. Will they get close enough? The way P.J. Walker's been throwing the ball, I'm going to say no, but anything can happen. 2nd and 2. They marked him back at the 49-yard line. He didn't get quite to the 50. Goes or Rhymes. 59 seconds to go. Ball at the 49-yard line. 2nd and 2. Walker looking to throw. Does. And behind the receiver. 3rd down. Horrible throw behind receiver. Yeah, the one tomorrow I'm doing, Mario. Saturday, no. I got family coming over Saturday. But Friday and Sunday, yes. But horrible pass, man. It's behind Rhymes, man. It's a bad throw, man. This guy, man. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 for Calgary. Back to throw is Walker. And they bring pressure. And he's going to throw, and it's going to overthrow it, way overthrown, incomplete. Turnover on downs. So Montreal will take over on downs with 49 seconds left. Horrible throw. Horrible throw by P.J. Walker, man. Man, this guy made it to the NFL. This guy made it to the NFL roster. I mean, just a bad throw, man. Bad throw. I don't think it is tomorrow. I'm not certain. When they showed it on the screen earlier, they didn't say it was on CBS Sports Network. But I'm not certain. I mean, you might have to watch it on CFL Plus. So 49 seconds to go. Calgary has 1 timeout left, so they can get the ball back. Here's a handoff to Thomas Erlington. He'll get maybe. Well, he's still pushing forward to the 44. Going to be 2nd down with 41 seconds to go. Yeah, it's free. The CFL Plus is free. Just go on your web browser. Just type in CFL Plus. Is the easiest way to find it. And I think you have to give them your name, your email address, and your zip code. But it's free. But it's free though. So 2nd and 5, Calgary calls their final timeout with 41 seconds to go. So you get a 1st down, and you make it very difficult for Calgary to come back. 2nd and 5. From the 44. Back to throw. No, they're going to hand it off. Late hand up to Thomas Erlington. He'll get the 1st down. Nice play call. Up to the 39-yard line. Maybe 38. Nice delayed. I thought they were going to play action. Nice delayed handoff. 1st down Montreal. With 36 seconds left. So it appears Montreal will get the win. And go to 5-2. And Calgary will fall to 5-2. Man. You staying up for Happy Gilmore 2? It does let you watch if you're in the States and Canada, I believe. So they'll kneel it down. Make it 2nd down. So they'll have to just kneel it down one more time when the clock gets to 0. Then the game will be over. But yeah, I don't think I'm staying up to I don't think I'm staying up that late to watch Happy Gilmore 2. And there's a kneel down again, and the game is over as Montreal pulls off the upset, wins 23-21 as Montreal goes to 5-2. Calgary falls to 5-2. Good game tonight. Good, exciting game. Had a game-winning field goal from 57 yards from Maltos as he put it up in good. And hopefully Vernon Adams is not injured for Calgary because P.J. Walker looked pretty bad. Looked pretty bad in his very limited action tonight. But tomorrow's the Riders. With the Riders and who was it? Oh, Elks. The Elks, yeah, the Elks and the Elks and the Riders tomorrow. That game is probably not going to be good. I think the Rough Riders are going to ride all over the Elks tomorrow. That game is going to be at 8:30 Eastern. So a little late start, 8:30 Eastern. So, all right, 8:30 Eastern. So it's going to be a late night tomorrow night, on a Friday night. So, yeah, get your popcorn ready. Well, the Elks are changing quarterbacks, so maybe changing quarterbacks will give them a little spark. But they are changing their quarterback. So sometimes that changes can give a spark to a team. But we'll see, man. All right, tomorrow night we got the Elks and the Riders from Saskatchewan. Going to be 8:30 Eastern, it said. So late night, man. You get your popcorn, and yeah, I closed the betting out and awarded the points. All right, man. Have a good one, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Peace out. Oh, I gotta close the betting. I gotta close this out too. I gotta close the poll out. Calgary was the Calgary 56% to 43. The math don't work there, but yeah. I bet Calgary. Yeah, I bet Calgary lost. Oh well.